Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Cam, can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Well, we are going to hell today. We're going to go, traipse through some lava. We do have some other things we have to do first, I think, especially if we want to finish up the Sigmire arc. So I am in Blighttown right now.
Great Hollow, the Sigmire stuff for Great Hollow is actually after Izalith.
Okay, so maybe we could... I'm going to save Sigmire in Blighttown, and then we could go to Lost Izalith and then finish the day with Great Hollow.
Sure.
Good plan? Okay, cool. How's Captain Caveman doing?
It's good. Good. I am in that circle area where we have handed off items before.
Yes, next to Ceaseless Discharge.
Yeah.
The only Dark Souls boss to get a black metal style t-shirt.
that I know of anyway.
Yeah. Where is Sigmire exactly?
He's I don't know, near the back of Blighttown.
Near the back of Blighttown.
It's kind of hard to describe it.
Cam, could you turn your mic up on your end? People are saying that you're a little quieter than me.
I cannot.
You cannot?
Hang on.
Okay.
Let me make sure that I cannot.
Well, if you give me a minute to get safe, I will go fix it on my end. I gotta find this onion man.
I can probably fix it.
We're back to Irma the Grey today. Back to the cat suit. Because my Gwendolyn garb last week was making me a little flimsier than I want to be. Okay, here's Onion Boy. Let's talk to him.
Yeah, so I am turned all the way up on my end. So
I will fix it while I'm talking to Sigmire here. Okay, say something again.
Hello, hello, hello.
Is that better, people?
I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, so you'll have to move Sigmire up there in Blighttown, and then you will have to Jay says seems better balanced. Okay. You'll have to meet him at Firelink as well. And
really?
exhaust his dialogue there. Yeah, and then he'll go to Izalith. Yeah.
I've already met him at Firelink once. But I guess it's not a big deal.
Wait, then maybe not.
I think you have to do Firelink before he shows up in Blighttown.
Yeah, that's probably right. We'll know when we get down to his spot. If he's not there, you can.
I like one of the things Sigmire says is perhaps this too is the will of Lord Gwyn, which kind of is one of the only moments in the game where it feels like the Covenant, like the Way of White, feels like an actual religion.
So
that's
nice. It's kind of weird. I guess obviously stuff with Petrus makes it feel like a religion. He's always talking about it.
Am I killing monsters next to Sigmire, or am I just giving the purple moss clump?
You just gotta give him the clumps.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of here then. Okay. Well, saved him here. And I guess I do not need to go back to Firelink, correct?
I don't guess so. I mean, we'll see. We'll get down to him and see.
Let's go get this caveman in my world.
I'm just chucking very good tokens off of this bridge.
Very good.
Very good.
I fought a what do you call it? A NPC summon, or not a summon, NPC invader in Dark Souls 2 today. Yeah. After she killed me, she dropped a very good token.
Yes. Yeah. There's a couple of them that do. I really love how a lot of the They do it. They do it again in Dark Souls 3, but in Dark Souls 2, they introduce like the phantoms kind of have like little personalities, and I think that that's great.
And there's like one or two that keep invading you throughout the entire game, and I think I thought it was another player. Like Forlorn is one of them.
Yes,
but it's actually
Forlorn even gets. Yeah, he even gets like different gear and stuff too.
Yeah. He shows up with different builds.
Neat. Yeah, I think there's a guy, there's a summon that you get to help you a couple of times. His name is Sellsword Lewitt, and Sellsword Lewitt just wears like Havel armor but with a different helmet.
Yeah,
and then he just carries around 2 shields. And every time you summon him, he does this like emote where he like gets down on one knee and just like yells up at the sky. It's incredible.
Have you played through Dark Souls 2 with a shield build, like 2 shields?
I have not, no.
That seems like it would be very difficult, because the actual shield attack is so slow, and it has very little range.
Yeah, it's got guard points on it, though, so like while you're doing it, stuff can't hurt you.
Right.
Yeah, so they'll swing into you, and sometimes even like bounce off of it while you're swinging at them, and then you'll just hit them or whatever. Mm-hmm. For what it's worth, it like came back in Dark Souls 3, and I'm pretty sure Ammo did like a build based around it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's neat.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dark Souls 2, people who follow me on Twitter already know this, but I accidentally beat Dark Souls 2 yesterday because the final boss does not really get telegraphed as the final boss until after you have beaten it. I thought I was just doing like a little side optional thing. And then the game rolled credits. And I was like, oh, okay. Thanks.
Emma says the double shields are his best weapon in PvP.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet
it's
PvP
like
would kind of throw people off with 2 shields, you know.
It's one of those things where like if you know how to fight it, it is incredibly easy to counter, but if you don't, then they will like roll all over you. Yeah, kind of like Giant Dad or something like that.
What do you do for Giant Dad? Because we've got invaded by one of those before.
We got invaded by somebody on their way to making a Giant Dad.
Yeah.
So the thing about Giant Dads is you can parry them, and like Zweihander is like a really easy weapon to parry, and also. A big part of it too is that it can only invade a very, very specific level, like area. So if you're outside of that, like if you breach through and get up to like soul level 120 or something, like Giant Dads can't get to you anymore. Or if they do, they are no longer min-maxed, and their stats actually aren't that good.
Here's the caveman.
He's here.
Let's go bonk some discharge.
Let's do it.
This boss, apparently some people have trouble with him. He's always been like a ridiculously easy boss for me, like pinwheel level easy boss. I don't understand. Like, I'm not trying to be condescending to people who do have trouble with this boss, but like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I've never really had any trouble with Ceaseless Discharge.
Like, there's a place where you can stand where he just, like, cannot hit you. And also, like, one roll will always, like, get you clear of his attack. I don't know. Here's some discharge.
There he is.
Oh, I should probably put on my Great Magic Weapon before we do this.
Just go ahead and go grab the ring and stuff and pull his aggro.
Okay. I usually wait to get the ring until after, but it doesn't matter. Here he is.
There he goes.
Watch me die to Ceaseless Discharge after talking smack.
It would be great.
Oh, he's going after you.
Yep. That's a mistake.
Had to get bonked, sir.
But if we play Dark Souls 2 together, we can kind of go into it a little bit more. Oh no, he swept me off the edge.
Oh no. Rip.
I kind of rolled into his attack wrong, but I think he'll be okay. Yeah, because Jay asked, like, what was the nonsense of you accidentally beating Dark Dark Souls 2, yeah. So if we do get to Dark Souls 2 and play it on stream, we'll probably talk about it a little bit more. But Dark Souls 2 is attempting to do some kind of ambitious stuff with its narrative, and sometimes the way that intertwines with the game makes the narrative feel not very coherent. Or not the narrative, but it makes the game.
You could say it's purposely incoherent.
It is. I am like 100% convinced that it is intentional, but that doesn't really change the fact that it does kind of defang parts of the games in a way that is not particularly satisfying.
I was trying to use a spell I was out of.
Nice. But
I'm having more trouble with this than I usually do. But he's dead. So, smack talk justified. Let me add your death to our counter here.
Yeah.
59. I'm not expecting to die a ton today. I feel like this is a pretty easy section.
Yeah, I mean, it's you also just get very leveled for it.
Yeah, especially if you do it last.
Yeah, which people typically do.
It feels like the thing to do last because it is literally the lowest point of the map.
I'm gonna try to figure out what the quickest, where the soonest I can put my sign down for you is.
Oh yeah, because you can't go where you just were.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Because I think that this is a fog gate. Yes, it is. Okay.
In front of where?
I'm gonna go. There's a little archway that's just kind of on the path between Ceaseless and the bottom area.
Okay.
And it is a fog gate if you have a person there.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to rest at a bonfire to get some spells back real quick, and then I'm headed that way.
Oof, let's see. Maybe once it's here. Wow. Okay, you can't even put it down here. You're gonna have to kind of get a ways there, bud.
Oh yeah,
by yourself.
right in front of the fire sage demon.
I'm guessing that once I clear this Capra over here to the right, I'll be able to drop my sign down.
That's not bad at all.
No. But it does mean I can't help you with that, with those 3 Taurus demons or whatever.
Well, there's a lot more than 3 Taurus demons over there. I may ignore them for the time being, but we'll see.
Let me see if I can put my sign down here. I'm guessing I... Wow, I can't. Okay, let's see.
Oh, no.
Maybe when I drop down it... Oh, yes, I can. Okay. So right when you get past that Capra, my sign will be in that little, gangway over there.
Cool. Yeah, let's go see how quick I can kill a Capra demon now. This is always fun.
I did just check, and for me it is 1 hit in the single player.
Nice.
I don't know how it'll be for the 2 player, but yeah. But yeah, back to the Dark Souls 2 thing. The last boss kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because narratively speaking and thematically of what Dark Souls 2 is doing, that it works on that level, but it just doesn't feel very satisfying as a game boss or whatever.
Here's all the Taurus demons people can see. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Taurus demons over there. There's probably more. But I'm just going to deal with this little Capra demon for the moment. Also, the thing with the Dark Souls 2 final boss is the game doesn't really point you in the direction of the final boss either. It's in an arena where you've already fought something else. And, I just kind of stumbled upon it and was like, oh, there's another boss in here. That's weird.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah, right in front of the throne.
2 spells will take him down. But also one of his attacks will take me down, which I just discovered.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Let's try that again. So the things that I skipped in Dark Souls 2 when I accidentally rolled credits, but you can actually just go back and do them. Unlike this game where it automatically throws you into New Game Plus, in Dark Souls 2, you're back into the world of the game after credits roll, and all the enemies you haven't killed are still there. So I had skipped literally all the DLC, and I think there are some other optional bosses that I just didn't find on my way through the main quest. So now I'm in the process of doing that. But apparently I picked the hardest DLC to do first.
Yeah.
So it's been a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, people usually finish with that one in runs. They normally go. I mean, obviously,
Did
you
they
can
come
do
out
them
in
whatever
order?
order you want.
Or did they
They
all come out at
did,
the
yeah.
same time?
They came out in order. They came out as chapters.
The ice and
yeah.
the chaos thing was like the last chapter.
Yeah, the Burnt
Nice.
Ivory King, yeah.
All right. Man, he did it again.
Did he kill you again?
Oh, he did kill me again. Man. Okay. I don't remember having a hard time rolling past the original Capra Demon. I wonder if this has a slightly different moveset? Or has it just been a long time and I don't remember the rhythm?
I don't know if he's got different moves or not. That's a good question. The Capras down here, for me, never lived long enough for me to really pay too close attention to them.
I mean, yeah, that has
So,
been my experience in my last couple playthroughs, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't usually try to kill them with spells, though, so I should probably just go with the
Just
sword.
whack them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of DLC and stuff, after we finish Izalith and you get the Great Hollow, that's all we've got left for this too. And then Gwen, obviously.
We are super close. This is going to be our... I'm thinking this is probably going to be our second to last stream of Dark Souls 1. The more I think about it, the more I want to do like a marathon stream for the end, where we just do all the DLC in one day with the final boss.
And then hit Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I think we could do it in not too much longer of a time that we normally stream in. Honestly.
30 minutes, or not 30 minutes, 3 hours maybe. Okay, Capra's dead. And 3 hours
DLC...
is nothing compared to how long a lot of people stream.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm ready.
The DLC
to summon
is pretty
you,
big, but
wherever you may be.
Yep, my sign is down. You'll go down as soon as there's like bricks and stuff. I'm
hollow. This is. Yikes.
I was about to ask you that. I was like, wait, did you reverse your hollow?
I'm just gonna homeward bow because there's like, man, I guess we can talk about the design of this this place a little bit today because it's a bit controversial, I guess, among fans of the franchise. And I guess literally it is unfinished. Like this is the part of the game they made last, and it was a bit of a rush job. But there's these vast expanses of just nothing you have to walk through.
So in stark contrast to what we were talking about last week with Nito, who was like the first boss that they designed. Izalith was the last thing that they made for this game. And so a lot of it looks like aesthetically realized, but you can sort of tell that there are like dead ends.
And there are things about it that feel like copy pasted. Like I'm looking out over all the tourist demons, and it does look like they just thought, we'll put 7 tourist demons over there.
Just put a bunch of them there, and it'll make it hard. Yeah. And there are reused assets and stuff down here, obviously, because we're fighting against like enemies we've already seen. There are like very few new foes down here,
which I do like that actually. I like fighting the old bosses as fodder enemies. In a way,
I like that too.
Especially because they're not terribly hard. The second time you fight them, like I can take down Capra in 2 hits now.
Well, I think that the entire it speaks to the strength of the development team. I think in like recognizing, oh man, we don't have a lot of time. We have this one area. We're not completely done with it. How do we populate it properly? And them having a good idea, which is like, let's reuse the assets of enemies they fought before, which will have a nice effect of making the player feel a lot stronger. Which is kind of both a design like shortcut and also a decent design shortcut, like a good one. Which is to say, I mean, it goes back to that thing of like referring to the first Dark Souls as like a flawed masterpiece, right? Like ideally we would have like our own unique area here that would still make you feel strong. Or better or whatever, as many areas also do. As soon as you get to where there's like stones and like square stones instead of just like rock. Like when you're walking through a
Yes.
pathway
Yes,
with like
yes, yes.
columns and stuff. Yeah, I'm like halfway down that.
Dark Knight Kirk is here, by the way. I'm gonna have to
Nice.
kill him before I get you, I think. But
Hey,
shouldn't be
Shazzo's
too
here.
hard.
Hello.
Hey, Shazzo. Kirk is dead. Rip Kirk.
Hey, do you want to know something cool about Kirk?
I would love to know anything about Kirk because I don't understand this character on any level.
So, very neat thing with Kirk. Kirk is a dark wraith that, like, kind of goes against dark wraiths because he finds the fair lady and sees that she's helping the people in Blighttown and decides to like take his dark wraith training, which like allows him to steal humanity, and like give it to her instead of to Darkstalker Koth or whatever.
So remind
cool.
me what a Dark Wraith is. I know we fight Dark Wraiths in New Londo, and I know that you can
Dark
kind of
Wraiths,
become one through a covenant.
Yeah. It's just anybody who believes like the stuff that Kaith is saying instead of Frampt, basically, is a Dark Wraith.
So we are Dark Wraiths.
In a way, I mean, there is literally look at us out here being Dark Wraiths.
Who would have thought?
But there is there is an actual literal like Dark Wraith covenant, and there are like enemies called Dark Wraiths and stuff too. But hang on one second, I'm gonna try to finesse this guy a little bit.
What's your strat?
No, hang on. There we go.
Nice.
Have at it, Irma.
Whoop. I lost my lock on. Rip. Oh. There it is.
Bon.
So much easier with ranged weapons. Did I miss any death counters, by the way? I feel like I died to the Capra Demon a few times and didn't add the
You
death.
died twice. You died twice to Capra. Yeah.
Somebody should tell me if I miscounted that.
But yeah, so Kirk, pretty cool actually. He actually shows up again in Dark Souls 3, which is neat.
Too bad you have to kill him. Oh, and down here's the Centipede Demon. I actually didn't know this till recently, but Centipede Demon is just hanging out here. See
Oh
him?
yeah, you can see him. Mm-hmm.
But you can't attack him.
He also is like not moving, which
Yeah.
is weird. He kind of just looks like plopped on there.
He is hibernating.
Yeah, he's asleep. Shh. Don't wake him. Don't wake him up.
Rip to this worm. How confident are you feeling about Fire Sage Demon?
Pretty confident.
Okay. So we will just ignore that bonfire for now. If we die, I may wait to summon you until after I light it. This is a fun little encounter with Taurus Demon.
Bon. Bon.
He comes bounding up the stairs.
There he comes.
Rip! Bonk him. No, Shasta, I do not have an automatic death counter, unfortunately. We tried to program one early on, but we couldn't quite figure it out.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh my god.
Do you want to go get this ember over here?
Yeah.
Behind all
let's
the
do it.
worms.
I ain't scared of no worm.
There's another Taurus demon, right? Wait. I'm
Yeah,
in the
over
wrong
here.
spot.
Ah,
Are you dead?
no, I'm alive. I just dodged something wrong. Love to two-shot a Taurus demon.
Oh, there's another one. I thought there was only one.
Yep.
So many demons. We haven't really talked about Demon Souls much. You haven't played Demon Souls.
I have not.
Neither
it's the
have
only
I.
one I haven't played. Yeah.
My thought about Demon Souls is the grammar of the title is awful. Demons apostrophe, is it apostrophe S?
Yes.
Demons apostrophe S souls.
Yeah.
Oh no, too many worms. You only do the apostrophe S if the thing is singular. Even if it does end in an
Yeah.
S.
I have my feelings towards Demon Souls are basically the exact same of that tweet that's like not reading all of that. Sorry
Sorry
or
that
good for
happened.
you, whichever one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically how I feel.
Happy
about
for you
Demon
though,
Souls.
or sorry that happened.
Yeah, whichever applies. Glad it's there, but I don't feel the need at all to go back, and I don't own a PS5 and don't see myself owning one anytime soon, and thus don't have the remake. Also, the people who I know who got a PS5 and got the remake didn't even finish it.
Oh really?
Because yeah.
Ammo said it's referring to a single demon souls though, but it's demons plural souls, right?
Souls.
It's
Like one
multiple
demon has
souls
several
owned by
souls?
multiple demons. Correct? I'm pretty sure that's what the title is.
I think Ammo is saying that it's multiple souls owned by one demon.
But that's not what the title says. We want to go down here? I actually don't remember what's down here.
It's a shortcut or something. Yeah, right down there is the
We're going to complete
So-
two NPC arcs today, because we're going to complete the Sigmire one and the Solaire one.
Oh right, because you didn't do so we're gonna find deranged Solaire down here somewhere.
So what do you do to not find deranged Solaire?
You have to do the Fair Lady, that quest line or whatever.
What quest line?
Yeah, the Fair Lady, the big spider that you feed humanity to. Yeah, so you can't go through here, but yeah.
We cannot.
No, you have to have this door open, or you have to have interacted with her and finished her thing in order to get that open, and that's where you can go and save Solaire or whatever. Yeah. Ammo says, Cam is right, and that is what the title says. Yeah, so it's one demon with a bunch of souls. That's what I always thought it was.
But the title is spelled D-E-M... Can I spell demon? D-E-M-O-N-S apostrophe S, correct?
No. It's D-E-M-O-N apostrophe S.
Okay.
Like demons souls. Yeah.
Souls. Okay.
Yeah.
So the game is about a single demon that has a lot of souls. Is that a thing?
I think. I don't know. Yes. Emma says yes, what Cam says, and Emma's the only person alive who's
Whoa!
demon souls, so.
Look at this lad.
Yeah, he hit me through the fog gate, so.
Nice.
Here I go.
Hate that AoE attack a whole lot.
Back him up out of the corner a little bit. Let him come out. Sucks to fight him over there.
Yes, you were correct.
Watch out.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Again, AoE attack.
You just gotta slide behind him when he does it. It's no big deal.
Easier said than done. Dude is huge, and so is the range of that attack.
Well, what you shouldn't do is run directly at it like you did just now. I'll just move up to that second bonfire.
Yes, please do that.
Yeah.
Actually, I will wait to become human until I get there.
Can I survive this drop? I'm gonna try. Hey, I can.
Nice.
Good to know.
Monkey mode.
You can drop from the like area near where you summoned me
run
down
on.
to that bonfire. That's what I just learned.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Without the cat ring, because this game doesn't have the cat ring.
Doesn't have a
because
cat
this
ring.
game is violence.
No cat legs either.
Yeah, you can get dragon legs though.
You sure can.
Finral says, if you can appreciate the jankiness of Dark Souls 1, there's plenty to like in Demon Souls. I'm sure there is. I just...
You know, as somebody who's playing through Dark Souls 2 right now, the line about Dark Souls 1 feeling janky doesn't really feel right to me. Like, I feel like maybe it's just because I'm more familiar with the mechanics of this game, but I feel like I have such a better handle on just how everything feels in Dark Souls 1 than Dark Souls 2.
You are about
slippery.
to enter the back nine of the series, wherein all of that drops off, and it becomes incredibly smooth.
What do you mean?
Like, once you get to Bloodborne
Yes.
and Dark Souls 3, most of that jank is gone. Like, almost all of it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... Ammo and I have PvP'd enough in Dark Souls 3 to tell you that there is definitely a lot of jank still in Dark Souls 3, but it is not anywhere close to like the level of jank in this game or in Dark Souls 2.
What would you qualify as jank in this game?
Things that do not work the way that they are supposed to work.
Okay, so
And
for example,
are easily exploitable things. The way that backstabs work in this game is so ridiculous that it like barely makes sense.
It's very unreliable, like when you're actually going to get a backstab off, I feel like.
Yeah.
Same with
also
parrying.
when you're doing PvP in this game, sometimes you'll be like a whole football field away from somebody and they will still like teleport behind you and backstab you, and you're like, what, when did this happen? I don't know. And it's impossible to tell because the game doesn't really know what it's doing when it comes to that sort of thing. I think backstabbing was a really neat mechanic, but they just like didn't really compensate for how it would work in multiplayer. When there's like some input delay and there's some like delay with the servers and stuff like that.
You think there's much jank with like PvE stuff in this game though? I've just not played a lot of PvP.
Yeah, I mean, you can like pretty easily make the Iron Golem just like jump off of the edge and die.
Well, that seems like an exploit, not jank.
I mean, kind of a distinction without a difference, right? Like, it's just there's not really I don't know. Enemies get their AI is not as good. They get path doing stupid things sometimes. You remember when we were in the catacombs and that dude just like spawned and immediately jumped off the edge and died? Like stuff like that. That is very, very Dark Souls 1. Like that sometimes.
Oop, what was that?
Oh, hey.
Cam, something is happening with your audio, dude.
Yeah, sorry, can you hear me better now?
I can.
Yeah,
it sounded like you were listening to an audio clip of yourself talking.
Someone was trying to call me.
What did Ammo say about Demon Souls in chat just now?
The title isn't really about a demon having a lot of souls. It's more in depth about the big demon that's destroying the world having minions getting a bunch of souls for him. But that's a way oversimplification.
I'm gonna die again.
Funny.
Or not.
I just slapped him on his big old butt. This guy always reminds me of like steak.
Steak.
He looks like a...
Yeah, he looks like a Guy Fieri design.
The Guy Fieri bun.
Oh, out of soul spears.
He looks like a walking steak, this man is.
Buy the Demon Fire Sage at Outback Steakhouse. Whoa! Got axed. Just like Zilla did.
Just like Zilla. You know, this is some spoilers, I guess, for people who care about Godzilla vs. Kong, but something I was thinking about later, see you later, Steak Man.
See ya, Steak Man.
Is that he, like, regular Zilla got axed, like, several times.
Jessa said he looks like he's trying to take you to Flavor Tap.
It's true. Regular Zilla got axed like several times and kept going, but then like
Mechagodzilla couldn't take it.
The spoiler monster did not.
Sorry,
he got axed just a couple of times and then died. Yeah.
There were a lot of things in Kong versus Godzilla that actually felt plucked out of Dark Souls IMO, like the throne room. They come to the throne room with the big monkey statue. I felt like we were in Lord Gwyn's chamber, you know? I felt like Kong was about to kindle the fire.
Yeah, I don't know so much about that.
The axe felt like an enchanted weapon, you know? Where am I supposed to go? I go up or down next? Up these stairs or down these stairs?
Hang on one second. If you go up the stairs, I believe you go to the shortcut, which you do want to go ahead and open.
Okay. Yeah. It's a shortcut to Quelaag's domain. Yeah.
I am trying to get to where... Oh, okay. You can summon me already.
I can?
Yeah.
Very
Hang on
cool.
1 second.
Where should I go?
I will just go, because you need to go ahead and open the... Are you just running up the stairs, or are you fighting all the statues?
I'm currently up the stairs. I've fought a couple statues.
Okay, you're all the way up the stairs, though?
Almost. Should I go all the way up?
Okay. I'll just put my sign near where the shortcut is, but you should go open the shortcut before you summon me, because you won't be able to use it while I'm here.
Good. There you are. Oh, wait, no, I'm not summoning you yet. Nope, not yet. I can follow instructions. Let's see. There's an item over here, I feel like. No? There's not? Okay. It feels like there should be. Yes, we did go to a physical theater to see Kong vs. Godzilla, Michael, because this weekend was the first weekend any Regal cinemas were open in Knoxville, and I guess a year. I think they may have tried to open earlier in the pandemic and then decided that was a bad idea. But me and Cam and our friend group are all double vaccinated at this point, so
yeah, we are all completely done. Do not go to a theater if you are not vaccinated. We went, and after weighing the options and seeing and being comfortable with their social distancing and all that type of stuff, wore masks and did all of the
I don't even feel like I need to be comfortable with their social distancing guidelines because it does not affect me at this point. If other people want to take that, roll the dice with their life, I guess I can't stop them. But
yeah,
there's
I would just prefer if they don't, because people rolling the dice with their own lives also rolls the dice with other people's lives too.
Yeah. But whether I go to the theater or not, Regal Cinemas, their distancing practices are going to be what they are. I guess there's the ethical consumption under capitalism thing. You could try to only support businesses who are going to, do ethical practices, but,
Well, I'm more talking completely pragmatically on terms of the people who are listening right now and whether or not they should go to the theater.
Oh yeah. I would say don't go to the theater at all unless you are super vaccinated, regardless of how good the distancing guidelines are.
Speaking of which. if you are not or have not and are interested in doing so, you can try to like sign up at like Kroger and stuff.
It is super easy now to get a vaccine in Tennessee anyway.
Retry like every evening if you can't get one because like, oh man, you can't light this, huh?
I think I already did.
Oh, wow.
Does it not look lit? I thought I lit it.
It doesn't look lit.
It doesn't matter. We have a shortcut now.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I do not anticipate dying to the centipede demon, but famous last words, right?
Yeah.
Michael asked if we enjoyed our theatrical experience. I definitely did.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Loved seeing the big things on a big screen.
Big monkey doing big monkey stuff.
Wouldn't say, I don't think I would have enjoyed the movie very much in another context. Like if I watched it at home, or if I watched it, 2 years from now. But, it was fun. It was a fun experience. It was the perfect movie to open on that weekend.
Yeah, it really came out at like the exact correct time to come out, like to maximize enjoyment for it, right?
Yeah.
Like you get everything you really like want out of a theater experience from a movie
Absolutely.
like that. Like, yeah, so.
Man, it always takes such a long time for this guy to like actually waltz his way over to where you can hit him.
I'm gonna put on my stupid ring so that I can.
Oh, you have the
lava.
fire ring already?
Yeah,
Nice.
if I need to.
You might be able to bonk him before you even get a chance to hit him.
I mean, I would prefer not to fight him in the lava because I do still take damage over there.
Right.
If he would come over here, stop.
Right.
Stretch Armstronging.
It's pretty easy once he walks up to you, but until then, you're like, all right. You do you, man.
All right, I'm going after.
Where is this man? Oh. One thing I like about Lost Izalith is everything looks like you're playing Doom 93, which is the vibes are very strong in this battle specifically. Oop.
Bonk.
But also in the area right beyond this point.
Uh-oh.
Oop.
Ow, 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 ow. You knocked me down in the lava. Ow. Okay.
Man, get on the land, please.
I'm going
Rude.
after it, man. I don't care.
I mean, some of us don't have that luxury.
Ow.
Some of us don't have fire ring privilege, Cam.
Die.
Okay, he's
All
dead.
right, there you go.
Rip. I got the ring now. I am the captain.
I was trying to
now.
very good on my way out, but it didn't work.
You still made a little swagger pose.
Yeah, because I picked the wrong item, so
We
he was
see
like,
you.
what? He did the what pose.
Is there anything in this room other than the bonfire I need to walk around and get? I don't think there is, right?
Mm-mm.
Man, we're already almost done with this.
Finral, it runs really well. Remastered in general has been optimized to like run way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was one of the kind of chuggier areas on the original Dark Souls, which
I've never
I never
had-
played on like the PlayStation 3 or whatever it came out on. Whenever I very first played Dark Souls, I played it on the PC, and the game was not great on the PC. You like actually have to download an extra thing just to make like the game work really. But it still ran okay even back then when I was playing the original one on PC. But apparently like this and Blighttown were really rough on the old frame rate drop.
Yeah. I haven't really experienced any frame rate drops on Dark Souls on Switch. The only thing I have had trouble with is like my computer slowing down while streaming, but that's not the game's fault.
Right.
Where can I summon you, by the way?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Okay. I'm
Just go to the room where you see Solaire and stuff. And
I am currently there.
Yeah, give me a sec.
While you're working your way around, Solaire kind of has a parallel arc to the player character throughout the game, right? I'm a little fuzzy on the details. What do you know about it?
So Solaire tells you very early on that he... my sign's down next to Solaire, by the way.
I've already summoned you.
Solaire is looking for the sun, right? That's what he tells you.
What does that mean exactly, looking for the sun?
It's vague. He's part of a covenant where they worship the sun and all that side. These things get fleshed out more in the third game, like what the words
this seems like a bad place for him if he's looking for the sun. We are like several
that's kind of the idea, right?
Below the earth.
So you kind of Solaire's whole thing is kind of you seeing the ramifications of this whole of the whole like lie that the lords are telling everybody happening to someone who is like otherwise like a pretty good dude, right? Like his quest, like even though he's like looking for the sun, is like driving him deeper and deeper into the earth and away from it,
right?
And he never really gets there. There are ways that he can, like if you do the quest line in the right way, he does. You can save him, and then he can help you fight Gwen at the end, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, I've never done that.
But yeah, he's the only NPC Phantom that can help you there. But the kind of like what happens if you don't do that is that Solaire gets down here and he finds this. He gets kind of like attached to this bug on his head,
which we're gonna see later, right?
Yeah, that creates light, and he kind of believes that because there's so much like light around him that he has like accomplished his goal more or less. That he has like found the sun when he is like the furthest he could possibly be away from it, and also just has like a nasty bug on his head.
Maggot.
Yeah, and so yeah.
Can you bonk these dragon butts, by the way?
Can I?
I'm wondering.
Yeah, for sure.
Like how many bonks does a dragon butt take?
How many bonks does it take to get to the center of a dragon butt? 2.
2.
Yeah. But yeah, Solaire, like, the whole point of him is that, like, to show... Oh, did you get this chest in here?
Oh, I did not.
That, like, the thing is awful and destructive and hurts everybody, including someone who is, like, extremely well-intentioned.
The thing being the Way of White?
Right. Well, just, like, the chosen undead, like, prophecy or whatever. Right. And, like, it also really, really screws up Sigmire, who is just kind of like an affable moron, sort of.
Yeah.
And so...
Not well suited for this line of work.
Very well physically suited, but not really mentally. So, like, he's just kind of like, well, whatever, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be... Everything is very cool over here, no worries, you know? Like, yeah. It also ruins his life. So...
As we will see later today.
I really like, man, I mean, this is kind of another Dark Souls 2 thing, but I guess as like a small part of that. Here's a bonfire. It's really, really cool how in Dark Souls 1, everybody seems to be kind of gravitating towards the same thing. And in Dark Souls 2, like, the stuff that the NPCs are up to is just all this disjointed bullcrap. Like, they're all just, like, running around like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And,
is it Dark Souls 2 where Sigmire shows back up, or is that a Dark Souls 3 thing?
It's... In 3, you meet a guy like Sigmire.
Right.
Yeah, he's not... It's not Sigmire. His name is Siegvard. And he's another, like, Knight of Katarina who is similarly kind of, like, dim-witted and distracted.
Bumbling.
And yeah, but Siegvard has a really cool arc in that game. He's actually, like, tied very specifically to one of the bosses, and it's really cool. Like, where it ends up going is really, really cool. So, sort of a more like loving and less like black-pilled send-off to a character like that. Yeah.
So I guess if people want to see it, we're only a couple weeks off from us streaming Dark Souls 2, because I probably will have finished all the things in it by the time that weekend rolls around. So I guess it's just a matter of interest in chat. If people want to see us play through some more.
If people are interested, I think it would be a lot of fun to run through Dark Souls 2.
And I will be playing Bloodborne on my own while we're streaming that, so that I can get a feel for all that madness.
It's going to be very funny because I think Bloodborne is kind of a game that like consumes your brain a little bit, and so.
Well, this is a game that has kind of consumed my brain, obviously, but I'm sure Bloodborne will do the same thing. Dark Souls 2 has not consumed my brain. Just to kind of get that on the record, I'm not one of these haters of Dark Souls 2, but it is a game where, as soon as I'm done with it, I don't see myself returning to it. Whereas I could not stop playing Dark Souls 1, which is why I'm doing this stream. Are you behind me? Where are you?
Yeah.
This is where do you get Sigmar, right?
I think so, yeah. Seems right.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, no. This is just an item that is kind of hard to get to because you slide down. Oh, well. We're going to ignore that item for now. Michael says he's into a Dark Souls 2 run on Twitch. So that's good.
There we go.
Anybody else want to vote for a Dark Souls 2 run, please let us know in chat.
Yeah, please let us know.
Also, a thing next weekend... as part of our marathon game-ending stream, we'll be hitting the PvP area. If anybody wants to make a build and come fight with us, oh, here's a dude.
Yeah.
I am at level 102. What level are you at?
I'm at 98 or something.
Okay. I don't anticipate leveling up a lot between now and then. So anybody within the around level 100 will probably be able to PvP us if they want to next week. I know Ted started a game a while back. He might be able to play with us.
Jay says, I feel like Cam and I were chatted when I visited about stream order. What was that again? So if we are to keep it up, if everyone is interested, which we would be happy to continue. If people want to keep coming to it. But we would probably do this, then Dark Souls 2, then Bloodborne.
Which I was expecting to do 3 and then Bloodborne on my own, but you say that because Bloodborne came out before Dark Souls 3, you should definitely play Bloodborne first.
You should. Yeah. And I think that Emo, who is also kind of a vet, would probably agree with me. Finral, I know that it seems like you've played quite a bit. I don't know if you would also agree with that.
Oh, this is it.
But yeah, he's down here. But I feel like playing Bloodborne before 3 is important.
Because did they learn from Bloodborne when they designed?
Oh
3?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I would be at a disadvantage if I played 3 without having played Bloodborne. Is what you're saying basically.
Disadvantage might not be the right word, but there is definitely some communication happening between the design of Bloodborne and the design of Dark Souls 3.
There's also a Titanite demon down here we could get. Let's get this guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a soul spear out here. Also, I want to get magic weapon going.
Not good. Oh.
This guy's hard. This is a horrible venue to fight him, too. It's so narrow. You can fall off into the lava.
Oh, he got me.
Oh, no. He's probably going to get me, too. Just saying. Oh. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. I believe in myself. Here we go. Oop. I should not have believed in myself.
Did he get you?
Yeah, I mean, he took me from full health to nothing very quickly.
I will. I'll move up to. Let's see here.
We skipped a bonfire, right? We skipped a bonfire in Lost Isleth. I've been referring to all of this as Lost Isleth. It's really the Demon Ruins. We're about to be in Lost Isleth, and I will spark that bonfire.
We made it. We were in Lost Isleth when we died, but
just now. But I have not actually kindled a bonfire in Lost Isleth yet.
Yeah.
So I'll go.
I'll just go to Daughter of Chaos, and I'll try to make it up to that bonfire, and then Jay says he is also definitely down for more streams. So we got 3: Emo, and Fenrir, and Jay. Yeah. I would imagine more people might come along as well. I think that Dark Souls 2 would be very funny to stream.
I feel like I need another playthrough to feel like I get it. Like I have kind of stumbled my way through Dark Souls 2, and I've done pretty well too. Like it was super hard on the front end, but like for the most part I haven't found the bosses that difficult. I haven't found all the like the big brawl encounters with lots and lots of enemies to be all that difficult. But I still feel like I don't truly understand the game in terms of like how the builds are different and like what the good weapons are and things like that. I've just kind of been using an axe, battle axe that you get pretty early on for the entire game. And I like there have been multiple moments where I've kind of like tried to experiment with other weapons and tried to like build up other weapons. But like nothing I find is like does what the axe does. So I've like been very like non-ambitious with what I've attempted to do in Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean Dark Souls 2 is I think I think it is like a game where you kind of just have to like make the jump sometimes and be like, "Oh, well, I'm just going to see if I like this or whatever."
Right.
Also like looking up online like, "Oh, if you have like some kind of idea for a build or something."
Right. I know there's like hex builds. That's a thing. That's not a thing in Dark Souls 1. What is a hex?
No. Hexes are like faith-based casting that consumes your souls when you use it. That tend to be like really strong.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think I am where I can summon you.
Like at Solaire?
I'm not at Solaire. I'm at the Lost Isleth one. Or the one right in front of Lost Isleth.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Dragon Butts.
Yeah. Fenrir asks, what would DS2 builds be? I mean, honestly, I would probably do another Great Club build. I think it would be very funny to do it from the beginning. And you can technically, like, do this weird, like, cheese thing where you go get the Great Club, like, extremely early.
It's crazy hard, though. Like, when I found it, I was like, you would have to get there?
Hard is one way to put it.
Yeah.
I would put it as way that tests your patience.
Yeah.
Great Club, I think, would be very fun to do. I did it for part of the game that I was running, kind of like when Swaff told me that he got Dark Souls 2. I did a big chunk of it with Great Club, and I think Great Club seems fun. I could also... I'm thinking about like power stancing Great Club and Large Club together, which I think would be very funny. Double club.
Two club, two furious.
Yeah. So Emo and Finral both say, well, Emo says that he doesn't think that you necessarily need to play Bloodborne or play Bloodborne before you play Dark Souls 3. He thinks either way probably works. I think I'd probably agree with that. I think that
Bloodborne is the one that I'm most hype about.
True, yeah. I think a big thing about Dark Souls 3, for me personally, and Finral and Emo might be able to say one way or the other about how they feel about this. My sign is down next to that Lost Isleth bonfire, by the way. I feel like Dark Souls 3 sort of, especially near the end of it, kind of swells up into being this like love letter to Dark Souls, like Souls like the series in general, which I think is enhanced by having played Bloodborne.
I know it like circles back around to things like Anor Londo in the first game.
Yes.
So I've had certain things spoiled for me, I guess. But I mean, Dark Souls 2, for example, is like such a big game that I feel like there's no way it could have been spoiled for me. Like I've watched H-Bomb's video about Dark Souls 2, and I've watched other videos about it, but like it's just so big. All these games are just so big that like experiencing them yourself is kind of the thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I also agree, like, somewhat with, like, Finral saying, like, Finral says, like, Dark Souls 3 could potentially ease someone into the combat pace of Bloodborne a little bit more. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun of being eased in?
These games are not about easing you in. None of them. Again, Dark Souls 2 opens with some, like, very hard enemies. You're like, oh, welcome to Dark Souls 2, where we're going to like throw enemies at you that are like end-game enemies in Dark Souls 1 at the beginning.
Bloodborne is very much that like Peach and Daisy thing where she's like, aren't you tired of being nice? Like that is what it is.
Man, on a similar note, I'm really excited about the sequel to Hollow Knight that is apparently coming out. Is it this year or next year? And I'm kind of curious to see what they do with the difficulty curve of that game, considering how ridiculously hard Hollow Knight is. I wish Hollow Knight had co-op. I would love to co-op Hollow Knight with you, where I could be, you know, somewhat of a veteran in that situation. But unfortunately, it is a single-player game.
Yeah, that's okay.
You should play Hollow Knight.
I really should get around to it sometime, but I just haven't. Modest Seagull says they are making their way through Bloodborne right now. It's pretty fun. Yeah, cool. I'm glad. I love Bloodborne.
Yeah, everybody that I know IRL who plays this game says Bloodborne is the best.
It's really just kind of like a game that you play and you're like, man, they really did that. They really went for it. Like, there is no point in it that is not like more or less like pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
On terms of both design and the way the game feels and the aesthetic and like the music, like all of it is so good for such a sustained amount of time. Like, it's really crazy.
Do we want to try this Titanite Demon again, or do you want to go right to Sigmire?
We can try Sigmire. That's fine.
Okay.
Emma says he likes Dark Souls 3 more than Bloodborne because he's better at Dark Souls 3. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I think I see Sigmire over there. He looks like a ghost.
Where is he?
Over there.
Do I need to drop?
Did you fall down here with me?
I'm on this little thing up here.
Do you see him over there?
I see Sigmire. Oh, I do see Sigmire. Yep.
Okay. Some of the bosses are very extreme. And it does have some of the best music in the Souls games. I think that, like,
this game
Bloodborne's music is... Well, Bloodborne is very similar in that, like, only really the bosses have music, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, Bloodborne is one of those games where, like, every single boss theme, you're like, God, they are just, like, going insane.
Have you seen that video of somebody taking Mario 64's Dire Dire Docks and turning it into Bloodborne music?
Yes.
It is.
Hey, you know what's really funny about this? I can like kill most of these guys or try, and then you can tell Sigmar to jump down.
Will that mess up the Sigmar thing though? Because I know he has to attack. He has to fight them.
He has to go in. We'll wait. We'll do it the real way.
Let's do it the real way. I messed this up in my last playthrough because
I can't hit him, which is good.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened in my last playthrough. I accidentally hit Sigmire, like when we were fighting our final monster together. I didn't think there was like friendly fire there. I didn't think I could hit him, but because I can't hit you.
You cannot, but you can hit him.
Okay, here we go.
We're just built different, me and Sigmire. Ow! They broke my weapon immediately.
Wow.
Oh, they broke my pyromancy flame. I don't really care about that down here anyway. I
think we're doing good. I think you got plenty of hits in.
We got him.
Will you talk to me? Oh, there's another one over here. Get ready.
Yeah. I'm going. Yep.
Bonked. Did we do it?
Will he talk to you?
He said, "Didn't you get away? You saved me once again. Thank goodness I'm exhausted. I think I'll have a rest. Don't you worry, the ground below me is my pillow. I'll recover shortly." So that's the good ending, right? We did it?
That's the one, yeah.
That's the
one.
one.
Well, good. No, it's bad, actually.
I mean, all the endings for Sigmire are bad, but this is the one that means you did it right.
It's the one that takes you to the end of his story, yes. All right, I'm gonna black crystal out.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna have to homer now, right?
Yeah, I'll meet you at the end, like back at that Lost Islets bonfire.
What is this? Is there a bottomless pit down here? Jesus.
Seagull says Ludwig boss fight 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's even just like like to me the one that always stands out with like on the music side anyway is like Cleric Beast, right? Like you've run into Cleric Beast so early and the theme goes so hard, like so hard. It's ridiculous.
I really like all the ambient music in Dark Souls 2. They really don't have a lot of like intense boss music, which this game doesn't really either. But the music that just kind of plays like in Majula and in the main menu is really, really beautiful.
It's great, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna homer bone now. Let's see.
Sign is next to the bonfire.
How much time have we been going? About an hour 15. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, about an hour 10.
We can ignore the Titanite Demon, I guess, and just go straight for Bed of Chaos.
Yeah.
I know I have seen it done. It is possible to co-op Bed of Chaos and no one die, which is like very hard to do solo. Like
it's not that bad.
The boss fight is kind of just badly designed to where it makes you just go into it.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst boss in the game, easily.
Am I going to be summoning you at the same bonfire again?
Yeah, one sec. Alright, sign is down.
Oh, Ammo says he also likes the medieval aesthetic of Dark Souls more than the Lovecraftian aesthetic of Bloodborne. It's weird. I don't really think about Dark Souls as being medieval, but when I explained it to Nathan the other day when he was on the call, I did say, this is kind of stereotypical high fantasy stuff. But it is also so much its own thing.
Yeah. I think it's a fair like aesthetic distinction. But
and there are several things in Dark Souls that feel Lovecraftian to me. Like even a lot of stuff here in this area feels kind of Lovecraftian to me.
I think the big thing about Bloodborne is I don't know if I would refer to as its aesthetic so much as Lovecraftian as much as like the themes of it and stuff.
Yeah.
The aesthetic is very firmly like Gothic horror, which if you don't,
it's like Victorian Gothic.
Yeah,
right?
yes. I mean, it's fine to like the high fantasy stuff more. I think that's completely fine. Yeah.
Everything I've seen it's just from Bloodborne looks super cool though, aesthetically to me.
It has a very it is definitely doing its thing, and you love it for it. Like it is very. There wasn't really anything at the time doing that, which was cool. Fantasy. I love the fantasy aesthetic a lot too. It's a little tried and true at times.
Yeah.
And the kind of Gothic horror pivot to Lovecraftian as time goes on is both an interesting aesthetic design and also very masterfully executed.
Yeah.
So not to say that I don't think the aesthetic here is very well executed either, because it is, but it's just kind of a more I don't even know if I would say that I like the Gothic horror thing more in general, but I like Bloodborne for doing it, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm curious to, once we actually are playing Bloodborne together on stream, which will probably eventually happen, curious to kind of talk about more literary kind of precedent for the aesthetic of that. Because, like, it feels much more pulled from Gothic literature than anything in Dark Souls does pulled from, like, fantasy literature. This feels more pulled from, like, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. I think it just depends on what part of the game you're in and all that stuff. And what you kind of get out of different parts and all that type of stuff. Like there are, like you said, there are parts of this that feel very like Lovecraft in a lot of ways. And, even like beyond Lovecraft himself specifically, more like cosmically horrifying or whatever. Yeah. But
all right, ready to surf.
Let's do it.
This is a little Sonic the Hedgehog moment for you here. Sonic Adventure 2 battle mode. Here we go. There's a semi-truck right behind us!
Rolling around at the speed of...
I don't think I would have been able to draw that lyric to mind, but thank you. Here we go. Okay, so one of us should go one way. The other one should go the other way.
I'll go to the left if you want to go to the right.
Okay. Here we go. Let's do it.
And then after we clear this, I'll kind of still hang out and voice while you go into Great Hollow and stuff.
Can I summon you in Great Hollow?
It's a single player area, yeah.
Sad. Alright, here we are. Kill these balls.
Let's kill these balls.
One ball down.
I'm about to get the second ball. Yeah, so for people watching that to which this doesn't make any sense, this like big tree that's on fire.
But
this is the Witch of Isolith. You've heard us talk about that before. It's one of the four lords. She's
in the opening opening cinematic.
Yeah. She tried to recreate the first flame and it turned her into this. It turned her into this boss that they made in a couple of weeks right before the game had to come out.
So, it's the only boss in the game where you have to like go press a button to kill it.
Yeah, there's not really a fight here.
Right.
And you're seeing me and Swaff kind of split up and do this very quickly. But this is a thing that if you're playing alone, you have to kind of like run around her a few times.
It's very stupid.
It's stupid.
And like,
it's bad.
The game
not
is
made well.
The thing is designed to basically like guarantee you die a bunch of times, like I just did right now. Where like the floor will fall out from under you, but like your progress is saved between attempts, which is like kind of the tell that like this is badly designed. We had to like give you little checkpoints for your progress because there's no way to really do this.
Yeah.
But we got the two. We're halfway through it, I guess. Now we just have to manage that jump at the end.
Yeah, it's easy. I'll drop my sign.
Okay.
Jay says that I feel like it's similar discussion as did you like high fantasy of Elder Scrolls or sci-fi of Fallout more? Aesthetic is a lot of fun when executed well. Yeah, see, like I love Elder Scrolls. I mean, I didn't like Skyrim as much, but I really liked Morrowind, and I really liked Oblivion. Like,
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Actually, I mean, I've not played the older games a lot, but they strike me as games that are like lean way more on the role-playing side of things and not much on the mechanics of the battling.
They're very, very, very neat, immersive games that are also extremely fun to break. Like, extremely fun. And though I do kind of agree that they are less crunchy than games that I normally like, there is a special place in my heart for Morrowind and for Oblivion. Whereas I did not really feel that same pull into Fallout, probably because I don't know. Fallout 3, there's a whole...
I've played the beginning of Fallout 3 and got really bored and stopped playing it.
Yes, Jay says Speedman. For those of you confused, one of my one of my really good friends, one time he created a character in Oblivion who was entirely based around the move speed stat and had created spells and equipment, because you can customize them in that game, in order to just increase how fast he moved around. And he could, yeah, and in Oblivion there is essentially no cap on that.
Right.
I just don't think that they really expected anybody to mess with it too much, because my friend wore like stupid fancy boy Prince clothes that he had enchanted to increase his move speed like crazy, and also wore like a glass helmet and looked like an idiot. And all of it just increases move speed like crazy. And then he would walk up to his horse and cast a spell on the horse that increased the horse's move speed by like some like multiplier of like 400 something.
Oh my god!
It would like drain all of his mana to do it. And he would get on the horse and like press forward, and the map would like not be able to load fast enough to like keep up with how fast he was moving. It was really, really funny. Yeah. Yeah, love Oblivion for that reason. Like how idiotic it is great. I mean, yeah. Whenever he was playing Speedman, he would like, you could move and then open the map and continue moving and like see your character moving through the map, and his like little icon would be moving so fast across the map. I've just now spawned in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It just now let me go into the bed of chaos.
I don't see you. Oh,
I mean, I'm still sliding.
He's coming.
Here I am.
Monkey
it's
surfing.
me.
Okay, so we have to like bait the bed of chaos to open a hole here, right? I don't really know what you do to make that happen, but we might have to die like 5 or 6 times to make this happen.
Wait, let me.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I missed. Good.
Okay. Well, here we go. Hope I am able to make this jump. I did.
Hooray!
I got hit on my way down, so I hope I don't die. This is dumb. We're gonna do it though, I'm pretty sure.
You got it. I believe in you.
The final ball has been vanquished.
Nice. Good job smashing those balls.
That is the lowest amount of times I have died to Bed of Chaos. Did I add my death?
Yeah.
When I died to Bed of Chaos just now? Like before? I don't know if I did.
I
need to add yours now.
I only have the chat open. Yeah.
So it's at least 66. I think I'm going to have to rewatch the stream and double check all the numbers on deaths. So now I'm going to warp back to
Firelink,
Daughter of
I think,
Chaos.
is the closest. Yeah, that's probably closer. Not by a lot though.
To Great Hollow?
Yeah.
Why would Firelink be close to Great Hollow?
I mean, it's just not. They're both not very close. Is what the point I'm trying to make.
I mean, I guess. I mean, Daughter of Chaos puts you right in Blighttown, or at the bottom of Blighttown, basically.
Yeah, you got to go all the way to the back of it though.
Yeah,
to get to Great Hollow.
It is annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on. I should put on my my ring that will help me, trudge through the muck down there.
I should probably level up. I have 400,000 souls.
I have a lot of souls. I don't have that many. Oh, there's an item in the Daughter of Chaos that I've never gotten. Would you look at that? The Helm of Thorns. Oh, did that just show up after beating Bed of Chaos? That feels new.
I don't know.
It's like the Kirk set.
Oh, yeah. I will. I'll be right back. And
do it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this in attunement. I know if I get one more, I can carry another spell, which would be nice. Too bad Ted is not here. I know Ted has been wanting to see Great Hollow, but I guess he'll catch the VOD. After you kill Kirk, yeah, it's a cool armor set. I wonder if I could, if I have enough endurance to even wear it. I could see Irma rocking the Kirk set. Feels in character. Very goth. Very spiky. The Dark Souls equivalent of those Hot Topic pyramid belts, you know? You back? Nope.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
I'm gonna also just sort of move to Great Hollow so I can have my memory jogged of anything that you might be asking me.
Do it, yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, this is not a part that we can do multiplayer. So if anybody in chat has any questions or whatever.
Oh wait, we didn't do the Solaire thing. Can you do it after Bad Chaos? Or did we miss our
I don't
chance?
know. We might have missed it. I don't know.
Man. I love how one of the goals of this stream was to do all the NPC subplots, and we may have messed up 2 out of the 3.
Yeah. Oh well.
Like you said with something else, I don't remember. If you really want to, you can go find a Let's Play of somebody doing that. There's plenty of them out there.
The long and short of it is that the cute bucket helm guy who's been talking about the sun that Andrew keeps running into.
Yeah.
We can find him with a bug on his head, and he tries to kill us, and we have to kill him, and that's it.
Which you already talked about the significance of.
Exactly.
Is there any sort of lore significance to Great Hollow?
Oh,
I know it's where you find Sigmire, but aside from that.
Oh, baby, is there.
Okay.
It is like, it's in a way, like, stick with me here, everybody, but the Ash Lake / Great Hollow is kind of like the Tom Bombadil of these games.
Oh, here
we
go.
It is a completely set aside thing that, depending on the way you look at it, can mean like basically nothing, or can be like, this is foundational to the understanding of these games.
I love, by the way, to quickly interject, the ridiculous extent to which this is hidden. So I just found like a random corner of Blighttown that you don't have to go to. I found a tree that you can walked up the tree, found a room with an item in it, which itself seems like, here reward for, finding this corner of Blighttown. But there's a hidden wall in the room, so I opened that up, and there's a chest, which feels like another reward for poking even further, and there's another hidden wall behind the chest. And now there's like a whole area of the game that is like pretty substantial, but that most people will not find.
Yeah, it's something that is rewarding you for being nosy.
Yeah.
And the Great Hollow, there is also a really incredible area in Dark Souls 3 that is reminiscent of the Great Hollow in a lot of ways. It's called Untended Graves. It's great. But these are areas that are put in by the devs to elicit a sense of both like mystery, but also there's like a sense of like majesty to Ash Lake, especially when you get down there.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's the only area in the whole game that's just like an area without a boss that has music.
Yes.
And it like feels
well, that and
significant
Firelink Shrine.
Well, sure, right. Yeah. Yes, it does make Soapstone messages more valuable, because there is basically no point now where you can't like go to those places and be connected to the internet and not see messages telling you to knock those walls down.
Yeah.
But anyway, like the Great Hollow
I just fell
appears
really far and died.
Oh, nice. The Great Hollow kind of appears to be an arch tree, which is one of the things that they're talking about at the beginning of the game. Like the roots of these trees, they hold the world together, and They are the things that back in the age of like dragons or whatever, uh, this is like reminiscent of where they hung out, right? And it's this just
Right.
great, humongous,
Which you
gray
can kind of
area with
see
these-
in the opening cinematic, like when everything is stasis. Like you're
Exactly.
mostly just looking at foliage.
Yeah, with these massive trees in it,
Yeah.
right? And the Great Hollow seems to be a dead art tree or something that leads you down to like the absolute roots of the earth in like a primordial like creation myth type way.
Yeah.
And of course, because it's Dark Souls, like this is like a tangible place that
Right.
the
you can walk to.
well, the Cavalier
Which is also
people
true
can-
about a lot of old mythological creation. myths.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like a lot of it comes from the idea of like these, early people going to a place and being like confused by or like in wonder of it more.
Yeah.
Like being like, wow, these caves go all the way down to the middle of the earth or whatever,
Mhm.
And like the arch trees in a very like literal sense in the Dark Souls series seem to like kind of hold up the
I
like
survived.
the roots like hold the world together, and it's like maybe implied that the tops of the trees like hold the sky up or something. And like they're just these like impossibly massive trees, and then but going to Ash Lake is like a really significant thing because it's like it's so odd like compared to
There's
the rest
an
of the
ocean.
game.
There's an ocean at the bottom of the trees.
And light, like there's like light and stuff down there.
Yes,
Like
which we
where's
talked
the
about
sun?
this.
I am.
We talked about this with Kong versus Godzilla last night.
Oh man,
there's
that's
Hollow
right.
Earth, Hollow Earth, and
Dark Souls. Dark Souls is also Hollow Earth. Like that is. It's true. Hollow Earth is real. Everybody, Google Hollow Earth.
HollowEarthTruth.com.
That's right. Yeah.
What they don't.
But like,
want
I
you
don't
to
know. It's true. They don't want you to know that because it make the ability for you to like get and hold a job very difficult. But like the whole thing with like the Ash Lake and stuff is part of it that makes it feel so ethereal and stuff is that you don't even have to come here.
Nope.
There's nothing about this that has anything to do with the rest of the game or your progress.
There's a
You don't
dragon
need
down
anything
here
that's
who
in-
just wants to talk.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. He just wants to vibe. That's it. You can literally walk up to him and cut his tail off, and he doesn't even do anything.
Yeah.
He's like, "What? Why? Why would you do this?" But yeah,
Man.
it's just a really cool area with really great music, and it is made very like it's very special because of the layers of mystery around it. Like the game in a game full of mystery, this is like one of the most mysterious places with the least
Right.
amount of description and like all of that type of stuff. Like nothing really. It seems to be that like nobody really knows what it is, and that's really cool. There is some like. If we ever get around to doing Dark Souls 3, there is some theories about an area you go to in Dark Souls 3 that isn't Untended Graves, that some people think might be a version of Ash Lake that is kind of like shifted or broken in some kind of way. But it's not really, it's tenuous, like the theory is tenuous at best, but it is like kind of interesting to think about. But... So, like, we have talked several times about, like, what the deepest point on the Earth is.
Which is, I guess it's either this or what we just did, right?
It's this. This is lower. This goes lower than Izalith. And, like, that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, we keep finding places. And another thing having to do with that, like, symbolically with the narrative and stuff like that, is that Solaire, who is a well-meaning guy who is following the prophecy, if you don't do a certain quest line, he digs deep into the earth and then like goes hollow there. And same thing happens to Sigmire. Sigmire digs deep into the earth and then he goes hollow. And so it's Well, Sigmar doesn't go hollow. He doesn't get the chance. But it's just neat. Like, there's lots of this like verticality as use for like narrative, which I think is really, really cool. Like, something that is supposed to drive people to like divinity or something like that, driving them down, really low.
I also
really
wonder
cool.
if there's like a connection between that and the theme of hope in these games. Like,
Yes,
absolutely. It always can get worse, right? Like, which in itself is kind of an optimistic, a roundabout way of optimism.
Yes, I agree. I think that could be one of the like thesis statements of especially Dark Souls 1.
Right.
Is that like you don't even know it's basically like if only you knew how bad things really are.
Yeah.
It's like part of it. Like you were just like you have no clue how deep it goes, how bad it gets. And how
and therefore you
things
should keep going back and keep trying with the thing that you are currently struggling with.
And to a certain extent, Ash Lake itself is kind of this like beautiful and still place. So it's like the very bottom.
It's serenity.
Of like
it's
it's
like enlightenment.
a lack. Yeah. Exactly. It's like nirvana or something almost. Like it's like this place where you can go. I mean, you do have to fight like a big old Hydra there, but
it's not hard at that point.
No, and it's like this place where there is no ambition anymore, and there's nothing to be gained there.
Yeah, because all the enemies that we've been talking about throughout the game are like people who were kind of consumed by their ambitions and their desires, and there's none of that down here.
No, it's gone. It's the lack of it is what Ash Lake is. And it's really, really cool. I love this area. I have made it to Ash Lake while we've been talking.
I'm boxing some mushrooms at the moment.
Really cool little tidbit too, for those that aren't aware who have played this game before, although I'm sure most people do, is that the song doesn't actually start until you look up. Like until you angle your camera up.
Oh, that's really cool.
The game will not start the audio cue until you have to
like be in a place of awe.
It's literally like it wants you to look at it and be like, wow, what? And then that's when the song goes, and it's also a very, very cool song. So there's that too.
Okay, that mushroom is dead. Oh. That mushroom is dead. Am I here? Is this Ash Lake? I think I am. Here we go. Yes.
Just a beautiful area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. I do not see Sigmar down here. Is he supposed to be next to the bonfire, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see him when I tilted my camera over there. Hold on. Yeah, he ain't here. What did we miss?
Did he take more than half of his health worth of damage?
Maybe.
Yeah, that can prevent him from doing it.
Oh man. Okay. Well, we messed up all the NPC arcs. So, in a way, that was completionism in and of itself.
That's right.
We were completionist in that we ruined all of them. I will kill this Hydra, I suppose. Probably way too far away from it.
I love this area.
Wait, did I rest? I don't know if I rested that bonfire. Hold on. I'm going to do that really quick.
Oh, another interesting thing in Dark Souls a whole big bit of it is that you can like look and see from different places into other places, right?
And this is
like
the only
you
place
can
you
tell
cannot see?
you cannot.
Yeah.
That's right. Like you come down from a swamp and you look up above you and it's just clouds.
Looking at all these trees, it does make sense, the idea that like they're holding up the sky because they're like
exactly
going up into clouds.
Yeah. I mean, it is like Hollow Earth, like literal Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth.
Like
Hollow Earth
it is
confirmed.
like, that's right. That is right. It's the Hollow Earth, everybody.
It's the water damage. Getting to the Hydra is the annoying part. Okay. Let's cut some heads.
Cut them heads, boy. Also interesting from a design perspective that you cannot summon anybody here, so you are like utterly
have to
and
be
completely alone. Yeah.
Wait, does he not do the head thing? This Hydra?
He does, yeah. Yeah, so Jay says talk more about Hollow Earth theory.
Well, I don't know much about it other than what was explained to me in Kong versus Godzilla last night.
The basic gist of the Hollow Earth is that it is a lot easier, hilariously enough, to prove that the Earth is in space and that the revolving around the sun than it is to prove scientifically what is holding the Earth together, which obviously we know now because we can like drill down into the Earth with machinery and stuff like that. But a lot of like thinkers back in the Middle Ages.
Are there any notable ones? Like, is this a Thomas Aquinas thing? Who was up to the Hollow Earth?
It was like pretty common belief, I think. Let me look that up actually. But basically, it was like they couldn't really tell what was in the Earth, so they assumed that it was like a big, like shell, and that the core of the Earth was hollow, and there was like another land down there, and that people lived down there and stuff like that. Hang on. The Hollow Earth. It's a concept. It was suggested in the 17th century.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. It was disproved. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, it was disproved like not long after it kind of entered regular thought, I guess. Yeah, but it still recurs in folklore a lot. And there's there's like a whole like subgenre too of like sci-fi and stuff that all has like Land of the Lost. I think was all about them going into the Hollow Earth. Anyway, that's the Hollow Earth. It's just a folklore / like difficulty explaining something type thing, where people thought that the Earth had nothing in the middle of it, and that like there was a land kind of reversed of the upper world, and it was like holding the rest of the world.
It would also have a sky and a sun inside of it.
Yeah, that's right. That's where Godzilla and King Kong are from
that's
too.
Right.
So.
In case you didn't know.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, that's right. Yeah, that is also another Hollow Earth.
Is dead. Sorry to bring violence into this place of peace.
Oh, wow. Got some clanging going on.
Clanging?
Yeah.
On my end?
Yeah.
Oh. Jesse's doing something in the kitchen, I don't know.
It's fine. It sounded like she just like whipped a bowl across the room or something.
You want to say hi to Cam?
I can.
Here, you want to hold the headphones?
Hello, Jesse.
Hello, Cameron. Cameron Jake.
It's me.
It's you.
We're in the Hollow Earth, which is a joke you don't get because you didn't watch Godzilla with us.
Well, wherever
it
looks cool.
It is very cool.
Unless Andrew was also driven instantly insane by Hollow Earth like I was.
He wants to know if you were driven instantly insane by Hollow Earth like he was.
I have my faculties about me. I'm doing okay.
Look at this clam man.
Hate that clam.
Ooh.
Hate all the clams.
He's clamming hard.
We love the clam.
This is a cool area.
It's
I haven't
very.
seen
I mean, we've just been
anything.
talking about how cool this area is for the last like 30 minutes.
Basically, yeah.
Well, I agree. I love these clam men or women.
Thanks for adding that.
Yes.
We now have a 3 out of 3 agree that Ash Lake is cool.
Yeah, man.
Ash Lake cool confirmed.
Someone wrote, "Is that your middle name, Jake?" I just outed
Yeah,
you as
that's
Chairman
right.
Jake.
It is my middle
It's
name.
Ron Jake. That's what we're using now.
Ron Jake. And Andy Kyle. Okay, I'll get out of the boy zone.
No, I'd like to be able to hear Cam again. Okay, thank you.
How much longer is this going for?
Not very long at all. I'm just gonna go vibe with this dragon, and then we're done.
Okay. I mean, you can keep
We're almost.
going.
I mean, we're basically done with what we needed to do today.
Oh, that place is cool.
It's very cool.
Did you see the big old skull,
What
Andrew?
skull?
Did you show off the big old skull near the clams?
I don't think I did. Hold on. I'll see
Yeah.
in a second. Right now, I'm walking my way up a windy tree.
Yeah, you've passed it then.
Oh, this takes me back to. Oh, it's like a shortcut. Okay, I'm just gonna go back then. Let's go look at the skull. What's the skull?
The skull is like back towards the hydras, or the hydra. Like there's like a couple of clams around there.
Mhm.
There's like a big old huge skull with horns, just like stuck in the ground.
How have I not
That you're
noticed this?
that you were again like, man, what is this supposed to
Right.
be?
Is it supposed to be a dragon skull?
No, it's like a human head.
Oh,
but with
I
horns.
think I see it from far away. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that a rock? I can't tell if it's a rock or a skull.
It kind of looks like a rock.
Maybe that's why I've never noticed it. Yeah, that looks like a skull.
Big skull.
That's Kong.
That's
Kong's
Kong's skull. Known for having horns, that monkey.
I told you that Kong vs. Godzilla takes place in the Dark Souls universe. There's no... Oh yeah, there are horns. Yeah, it looks like a big old demon.
Like Devil Man.
Yeah. Satan has been vanquished. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. To those that observe.
Almost to the Vibe Dragon.
I have completely given my heart to the Vibe Dragon in this playthrough.
Oh,
Like
have
I've
you?
already given that dragon like the 30 scales or whatever. That's why I was able to
You
turn
come
into
across
a
the
dragon.
scales so infrequently that I've always wondered how you even find that many.
So if you invade people using the dragon eye or
You
whatever,
get 'em.
then you get them. But also you can farm them from the drakes in the Valley of the Drakes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now one more clam to kill, I think.
As long as there's one clam alive, says Andrew. I've got one clam. I've got one clam left to kill. I do like how the path over to the dragon is like this very thin, slinky sandbar. It's very neat,
It is nice.
wispy looking. Love this area. Very good
It really
area.
builds up the suspense for what you're about to witness. And I guess on one level it makes you think, oh, there's going to be a big boss battle here. But
Yeah.
again,
Yep.
there's not. It's just cool. There's a bonfire in front of the dragon too, right?
There sure is.
You
Man,
can walk
that-
to it. Man, what? Did you just drop out? Oh no, we might have lost Cam right at the end. Dragon. Let's talk to the Vibe Dragon. Cam, come back. Yeah, Michael, you're right. Anything approaching platforming is the jank in this game, which is why Sin's Fortress and the Bed of Chaos are both very annoying. I'm gonna give him a dragon scale. I have 7 dragon scales. Have all of them. What else am I gonna use them for? I bequeath them to the Vibe Dragon. Okay, I don't know what that means for me. I don't know what I get to do now, but I suppose that's the end of today's stream, everybody. I'm sad that Cam can't be here to help send it off. But we will see you guys again next week, next Saturday, for like the big marathon stream. We are going to do... Oh, are you back?
Yes.
What happened?
Sorry. I don't know. Discord mobile is terrible. That's what happened.
Okay. I didn't know you were using mobile.
Yes.
Okay. Well, anything else to say before we sign off here? I just gave all my scales to the Vibe Dragon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess next week? Or is that the week you have to take off?
No, next week I'm here. So next Saturday
Cool.
we're going to finish the game. We're doing all the DLC. It's going to be a longer stream than usual. And we're going to beat the final boss.
Yeah. Also, Google Hollow Earth. Get vaccinated and Google Hollow Earth.
That's right.
That's everybody's homework.
You should believe in Hollow Earth conspiracies and not anti-vax conspiracies. That is the note we're leaving you with today.
The mark of intelligence is to hold two extremely big brain ideas in your head at the same time. Those being, I should get vaccinated, and also the Earth is hollow.
Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.
Bye.